Greetings, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. I've been doing this since 2001. Before that, I was a divorce mediator. So I've seen it on both sides and developed systems and processes that actually do work. Our success rate is around 98%. I'm not going to solve your problem with one video. I'll tell you that right now. But I am going to help you see what is going on. It'll make sense to you, and then you'll be able to take your next steps. So why do married couples experience a loss of intimacy? And this is for men only. I have one for women too. So we have to go back to what intimacy really is. It's not sex. Sex is important in your marriage, but the intimacy has to begin in the heart, not in the desire, not a biological drive that says I gotta have sex, and then we, manipulate that in our minds into, oh, I love her and therefore. No, it has to be the other way around, and it has to be real. And men in particular are not taught to cultivate love. We accept it. And we use how we are with our wives and children to define that. We go, no, obviously, I love my kids. I would run in front of a car to save my child's life, and for my wife too. But it has to be much deeper than that. It can't be defined by the outer. It has to be defined by the inner, and this is what's missing. So what happened was when you first met your wife and recognized her as your soulmate, and it could even be your second marriage, there was something in your heart that exploded. And then your mind covered it up right away, but still the attachment began. And what happens is, it is that heart quality that we are intended to develop, that we're meant to develop. I'm going to get a little spiritual here. Don't be frightened by this. It's not religious. But God gave us marriage for a definite purpose. It's not just so that we can enjoy each other and have kids. There's a grander purpose. You see, we're souls. We have a body and we have a mind, but we're the soul. And the attributes of the soul are similar, they're the same, as the attributes of God himself, which is love and joy. There's other attributes as well, of course, wisdom, etc. But these are the ones that God lures us back to him with. And what happens is we get busy in our lives, we become mind-oriented, process in the world-oriented, and we forget that love for God. Now, you don't have to go to church every Sunday or Saturday. That's not what this is about. But we do have this opportunity in marriage, and this is the primary purpose of marriage, to learn to love unconditionally. But what happens is our mind, which is very useful in the world because it's a calculating device, it's a computer, it filters, it knows where an opportunity is, where a danger is. But what happens is we bring those attributes of the mind into our relationship with our wife, and we lose sight of our heart. It's really that simple. So what's necessary is to learn how to control this mind, to not allow it to be critical of her, not allow it to be, to ignore her, to see her in a light other than the light of love from your heart. And this is what we did, why we created the Marriage Foundation online, so we could have a course that helps men and women do this. Women come from a different place, so there's separate courses, but that's what's necessary for you. So hopefully you'll go, okay, I'll look into it, maybe that's my next step. Our success rate is like 98%. So the point is this: you have to bring yourself back into the space of the purity of that love between you and rise above the day-to-day mundane stuff and not be pushed around by it, not allow it to block that love. And that's what the mind wants to do, because that vulnerability is very dangerous. All right, enough said. I'm going to leave a link. Your job is to go to the website. I'll leave a link for the website so you could get into, see what the course is all about, hear what I'm talking about, so you could start making progress in this area, and it's fast. Thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. Leave a comment if you will. God bless you and take care.